Hey, what's going on? This is Jim with Real World PDR Training. Now, the most common question that I get asked is, what tool should I buy next? So today we're gonna look at what some of my favorites are. So first things first, I've gotta assume that you have your basic set. This is not basic tools, some of them are, but this is not a how to get started in PDR. Thanks, you bunch of weirdos who keep on tuning into this YouTube channel. After we are done with this, within a couple hours, I'm gonna post another video or go live to announce the winner. If you've gotten a hold of me for tool questions, well, this video is for you, sir. Let's take a look at glue tabs first because it is boring. Calm down, this video gets a lot better. First off, we have the pin compression, then you have the Aussie Bloody Orange, then you have the thumbprint, then you have the Keiko Square. That's what I use most, and that's why it made it to the video. You cannot go wrong with the Keiko Robo Lifter. Now, if you do a lot of hail, my personal pick is gonna be the Lift Right. Slide hammers, hardly use them, don't even know. I know I have one from A1, I think I have one from Dentcraft, and wherever this one came from is the one I use most often, but I don't even remember where I got it. Hey Jim, what kind of glue do you use? Tab weld. What else do you use? Tab weld. Yeah, but when you're not using tab weld, no, it's always tab weld. So I live in Indiana, I have a shop, so we never really let the temp get down below 65. Tab weld, works every time. Now, I have gotten sent stuff, like this Anson Black, that was pretty good, but I like reliability. You know, I like the old reliable, the old trusty girl, you know? Tab weld, tab weld, tab weld, just tab weld. I only use tab weld. So here's a fun fact, whenever you use this Anson Black and this tab weld, when it gets to that point where they're mixing in your glue gun, that glue, somebody can make that glue because that'll pull a door off a car. So my favorite tabs ever are absolutely the Blem crease tabs. They come in two different shapes and sizes here. So the round one is like that, and then that orange one, it's got the ends chopped off. So you can stack them right next to each other. Also, gotta give a shout out, these guys have been around for a while. I believe this is the Gangrene from Black Plague. That's a great crease tab as well. Oh my God, finally we can go to the good stuff. Anyone that's ever worked with me knows that I'm a little bit of a freak about blending hammers, so let's take a look at three of my favorites. So first one's from Drew's Tools. I'm not sure what model this one is, but it's a really nice hammer. This one actually came in second on our 5 blending hammer shootout that we did on Dent Tools Freak. Another favorite blending hammer of mine is the Bryce Rockhill Edition Carbon Tech. This thing is weighted perfectly, it's comfortable in the hand, and it actually won first place in our 5 blending hammer shootout that we did on Dent Tools Freak. I highly recommend, if you do not have this one, buy this one. It is a heavier hammer, but that actually keeps you from experiencing fatigue more than a light hammer does because you're not using as much muscle. So the hammer that I have been the most pleasantly surprised by lately is absolutely the Willie Quick hammer. Now here's the reason why, the modularity, man. Boom. It's done. I want to come over here to my wall, get another tip. Let's say I want to screw around with the Craftsman tip. All right, cool. Just take that out, pop that boy in, and now we're changed. But I want the other bigger ball in the back too. Brilliant. So I've been using the Willie Quick every day since I got it, and it is definitely my new go-to. Another thing worth mentioning is this handle. So I've got it extended now. Shave a few inches off of that hammer just like that. They really did it with this one.
They Willie did it.
All right, now I am a freak about hammers, but I also love knockdowns. Now, to me, there's only one name in the game right now that you need to be paying attention to. Dead On Dent Tools, their tips are the best, by far. Now, I don't know what kind of material this is, but it doesn't scuff the paint. It's extremely durable. I've had no mushrooming whatsoever. They've got a bigger one, a medium-sized one, and as much as it pains me to say, this little one right there, it's called the, I'm not even gonna say the name out loud because it needs a different name, is completely badass. I use it constantly now. Honorable mention is gonna go ahead, go to the VIP. This bad boy up here is still a must-have, that directional tip. You've got to get yourself one of those. Now, as far as the knockdown itself, the thing that holds the tips, Willy quick, again, super impressive. Love this thing. Come on. My favorite is probably the VIP. All right, so this Anson Tequila was my favorite just like 6 months ago, but that's how quickly things change. My favorite way to whack it with my Knockdowns is a paddle. Now, this company doesn't even have a name yet. There's some local guys, and I really like this thing. I used to use something like that from PDR Finesse. Now, I had one of those for years and years, and it held up, but it seems like the new paddles aren't holding up quite the same. This thing is a badass. As soon as they name their damn company, I'll tell you exactly where to buy this. Mobile lights, hey, we got Stucky over here. We got Illumident over here. If you're asking me, if you're looking at the version 2 Illumident, like this one is, or this model of Stucky, take your pick. They're both great. If you demand to have your batteries only use what your drill's using, which you don't use because you're not a hack, of course, right? You're gonna want the Illumident. You can put DeWalt. These have their own batteries. Now that's only talking about the version 2. When you get to the version 3 Illumident, that thing is ridiculous. If you can afford to spring for a $600 light, buy that thing because it is crazy, nasty ass honey badger good. And it don't give a shit. Okay, now this one's kind of weird. So I have an Illumident glue gun. Me and like everybody else. But apparently, Illumident also sells this here glue gun. I'm just gonna keep buying these because this is a $60 investment. This is Kasper.
$175.
$175, Jesus. So mine is being held together with some stuff. And the trigger mechanism on this thing, it breaks like a lot. I think Kasper used his like twice and it was broken. Now you can repair it, you can take it apart and do all that stuff, but why? When you can have this for 60 bucks, it doesn't seem to be doing that. So let's bring Kasper on and let's hear what he has to say about the Illumident glue gun because I don't speak ill of people while Joey's over there tripping all over himself, icing me. So Kasper, what happened with your Illumident?
Maybe I just got really strong fingers, but, or I'm impatient, which could be the case. But about a week after I got this, I broke the trigger. James was super cool. He literally got back to me within 4 seconds of messaging him. I ended up ordering a new top for it, replaced all that, and then
Kasper,
it broke
you're
again.
a potato on camera. So anyways, Kasper's broke. We all break it. So another super common question that I get asked is all about door tools. That's boring. I've been using the same door tool forever. Forever, ever? Forever, ever. PDR Finesse. I don't even know what model it is. They really need to start naming their damn tools, but it's got this 90 degree. This one's got some tape on it. It's lasted forever. It's made me all the monies. But just recently, this little guy has come into my life, and I just love him so much. It's the baby blue Reaper. So this one's made by A1 because it's got the adjustable handle. Now everybody knows that the adjustable handles from A1 kinda suck. But that brings me to my next tool. Most people know they got a pretty epic Stainliner wall. There's not a whole lot of them up here because I use them all the damn time. They're spread out around the shop. But if you're asking about Stainliner and you don't have any yet, the sword tools. I don't think I go a day without grabbing a sword tool at some point or another. Now, here's the jam. I did something a little special with mine. I made it an ultra liner. Kasper and I decided to send our sword tools out to Ultra to get the handles put on. And my God, it's awesome. So this is the actual ratcheting handle. It just gives you that ergonomic feel. It's always really nice in the hand. And I'm actually pretty impressed with the handles here. The ratcheting system itself is balling out of control. So I was using a sword tool in a door today, and there is Ultra's door handle. Ratcheting, of course, because 2019, don't buy door tools that don't ratchet. But anywho, and it is just real smooth. It's nice, man. You do have to send these out to Ultra or find somebody who can weld. To me, completely worth it. All right, so here's the thing about Stainliner. Everybody wants to buy the crazy ones, the pirate hooks, the killer whale tails, just some crazy off the wall shit. Stop, stop. I know a lot of you are probably sitting around wondering if you should spring for those Stainliner tools. They're kind of expensive. Well, yeah, they are. I recommend getting something that you're going to use a little more often, like the Snake Set 2. These snakes, the swords, that's where you need to start your Stainliner adventure and let it go from there. Because you don't know how to use that shit. So I do have a Stainliner tutorial on realworldpdr.com, but expect a whole lot more. These are my favorite tools. I use them the majority of the time. Moving on to whale tails. Now there's only one company you need to think of when you're talking about whale tails, in my humble opinion, and that is Dentcraft. So by memory, if I can, you need the red, the green, the blue and gray, the teal one, the purple and gray, the orange, and the red and gray. That is your entire set. You don't need any of the other ones. That's all I've used for, I don't know, since I bought them. So whale tails are good. You're gonna need a set, but there is a tool that's been eliminating my need for them a lot, and that is these. This is the AK series from Excalibur. That's the aluminum killer, and they are sharp little sons of bitches. Snakes into just about everywhere and surprisingly strong when you put pressure on it. So while we're talking about Excalibur, there's not one of them that's not good. Screwdriver set, reviewed it last year on Dent Tools Freak. It's amazing. This big blue son of a bitch. Awesome. Hey, you need something a little shorter for a hood? Oh, look at that guy. It's great. This little doodad here to sneak in between some braces. Love it. Little stouter for sneaking in some braces. It's awesome. Now, they're also tough, so you can throw them around and shit like that. Another thing to note about Excalibur tools is they are all built with ergonomics in mind. I just tried that like 5 times and I couldn't do it. So the handle's like that. This isn't a real twisty thing. Man, you get it in there, you just pull down. See how it's not screwing up my wrist? That's pretty great. Almost forgot. Hood and deck set. This is the best hood and deck tool if you're a hail guy that has ever been made, period. So before you email me and ask me what Excalibur tool should I buy, all of them. That's my answer. I'm serious, buy them all. All right, so we talked about some of that. What about carts, Jimbo? Well, I work out of a TDN cart. You see how messy mine is? That's because I work for a living. That's Kasper's cart. He made that. He spent hundreds of dollars less than me, but look how clean it is. Clearly he's not working very much because he's lazy. You're lazy. Okay, so truth be told, I do like my TDN tool cart. So much so I actually bought 2 of them. But while we're on the subject of TDN, do not buy this hunk of crap. That TDN hood stand is junk. But one thing that has made my life a little bit easier with it is these guys here. These arms. I'll get you some of the details on that, but they just got sent to us. And he even said, try not to use it on the TDN because that aluminum that the TDN is made out of is junk. Those arms do make it a lot more usable though. If I were you, I've used the PDR finesse stands before, and that's pretty much the jam. Yo, that's pretty much it, folks. Keep an eye out because after this airs, we are going to be doing the tool giveaway. We'll probably go live or post another video. In the meantime, enjoy my funky, sweet 70s porn music. Also, go check out realworldpdr.com, the best damn place on the internet to get some PDR training.